All right, this is how Dreamcon changed my life. What's up, guys? My name is Pierce. If you're new here, like, comment, and subscribe. There's no reason for you not to. It's free. But also, I have a Twitch. You guys go follow that. I think we're a little bit over 700 right now followers, and we're trying to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. So go ahead over there. All right, with me. Just to follow. Just follow. It's free. I'm serious, because I know you're streaming right now. For all you streamers that are watching this and didn't go follow. So what is Dreamcon? Dreamcon is, I have no clue how to explain it. Best way I can explain it is it's a huge convention. Anime, sports, music, games, etc. And there's all types of stuff there. But it's hosted by one of the greatest, it's gonna be glazed. It's hosted by one of the greatest Black content groups there is. Well, besides Dylan. But I mean, Dylan's basically one of us. So, I mean, I'm not saying we give him a pass, but I'm saying we might as well just, come on, you one of us, Dylan, I ain't gonna lie. What they've done for this space is insane. I mean, there's so much there. There's too much there. As a content creator, I love content. For a second, bear with me. It's gonna get a little soft and sappy for a second. Growing up, I grew up alone. I lost my sister at a young age, and I always had to entertain myself, it felt like. I mean, my parents were great parents, don't get me wrong, but I always had to entertain myself, and then when things got bad or like sad, I made like jokes as a coping mechanism. Everybody has their own different coping mechanisms, but mine was laughter, jokes. And now they might have been lame jokes, sure, but at the same time, it made me who I am. And so growing up, I know that I love entertaining people. I've always wanted to do something that's entertaining. I want to put a smile on somebody else's face because you never know. You might give them one joke and it might be terrible, but they might laugh. That might have changed their entire day. That might make their entire week. You don't know. Not saying, and it could just do nothing and just piss them off. It could be terrible. But at the same time, like, I love people. I love talking to people. I think Dreamcon for me is just a way to A, network, but B, be in a space where I can see creators I watch like walk in front of me. Seeing people like freaking Hassan, Jason, Duke, Phantom, I mean, people from WNL and people from Progress communities are just there. I mean, I got to even do like an interview with Shay. Like, I'm sitting there, I'm walking, I'm like, dang, that looked like Shay. I got to do like a whole bunch of little things like that. I think as a content creator, Dreamcon is an event you need to be at. There's content creators everywhere and they understand that you're making content, and it's just kind of like there's cameras everywhere, there's cosplay players everywhere. There's so much at Dreamcon, and to me it just means the world, bro. And even I got to bump into like a guy I've been kind of like watching for a minute, and I think, and I'd say we're pretty cool. I don't want to assume, but my guy ISW, I mean, man, the dude, you talking about somebody that grinds? ISW grinds, bro. The dude is insane. Another person that grinds that we're cool now because of Dreamcon. Zeusy grinds. And I'm seeing people like this that are like, I mean, they're obviously bigger than me, but I can talk to them. And it's so encouraging to see those type of people. I think there's some people that have kind of like propelled me into being a better creator. 3 people I'll name: Phantom, Davo, and Caleb. Every time I see a celebrity or somebody that is doing what I want to do, there's no point in taking a picture to me. There's also no point in getting an autograph because it doesn't really do anything for me. I mean, I would love a picture, cool, but it's not the first thing in my mind. The first thing on my mind is picking their brain, just asking questions. How do I get to where you are? How do I get better than you? Because I don't want to be like you. I want to be better than you. We all know Phantom, one of the members of probably arguably the biggest content group there is, AMP. So chopping it up with Phantom, his big thing was kind of like, okay, you say you want to do it, so do it. Midway through the conversation, I'm like, I'm doing it. I've been doing it. He was kind of like, if it's something you really want, go get it. Like, go chase it. Bro, you can do it. Because there's plenty of creators that have been doing content for years and haven't got to where they want to be. I mean, they may have got like a little small community or something like that, or even have gotten to where they wanted to be and then fell off or whatever. Those people, I applaud. There are so many good content creators. It's insane. Small, big. I mean, there's some smaller content creators that I would arguably put up against some of the biggest content creators. The thing is, once you have a community and you have a community that loves you, you're solid, brother. In talking to Davo, he more so challenged me. He said, all right, you need to change that whack-ass name first and foremost. I'm like, damn. It was PJack17 with 2 underscores. I'm like, dang, what's wrong with it? He like, no one's searching that. No one's searching it. It's just not easy to search. So I changed to Pierce K. Jackson, and he said, I need you to put a video out a week for this next month. I'm like, oh, that's easy. So I took a step further and did 2 a week. And this was last year at Dreamcon. I think because of that, I went from 600 and something subscribers on YouTube to now, a year later, almost 3,000 subs on YouTube, just because of consistency. Now, when I talked to Caleb brought to my attention the networking aspect, and that's why I continue to ask people these questions, picking brains. He said, what you're doing right now is perfect. You're seeing somebody that you know, go up to them, ask them a question. He said that we're all content creators. Everybody's a content creator. We understand. Just go ask the question. What's the worst that can happen? It's a question. So like this Dreamcon, right? Shout out to River, but he got on my eye about it. I ended up going to, you know, dinner with Agent. Now how did I get there? I don't know. I really have no clue how to be in these spots. I'm telling you, stuff just be happening. Shout out to Agent. Shout out to Agent's mods. His whole team, great people. Great freaking guys. Great freaking guys and girls. I'm so serious, and I rock with those folks tough. So I'm sitting there, and then folks went to go do some paintball thing. So it's me, a seat, and then Agent. And I'm like, dang, right now, I can ask Agent, you know, just pick his brain, just ask him a billion questions. Because that's all I want to do, I just want to ask questions. But he visibly looked tired, and I was just kind of like, I mean, he wasn't like mad or anything, but I was like, he probably tired. So I just didn't, I didn't do anything, because I was like, man, I don't want to bother him. He just chilling on a night out. I'm gonna let him do his thing. And then I saw some kids that came up, take pictures. I'm like, dang, that's got to be annoying at some point. Hey, Agent, if you see this video, look, let's lock in. I just got a billion questions to ask you on some mentor issues. So many things happened. Like, ended up getting in VIP again this year. End up getting into a basketball tournament with freaking Rage and TK and them. I'm sitting there like, how are we here? We should have beat them folks. We should have beat them folks. Oh my gosh. I finally got to meet Lito, Moy, Mecca. I met so many, I mean, like, I can't even name all the people I got to meet. Finally got to meet in person, because I've been doing streaming stuff with them for dang near a year. Big shout outs to Lito and Moy. Them two folks alone, I'm TKG first signee, boy. I signed a 360. Shout out to them. Shout out to my folks. These are my people. Things like that. Like, I have friends I can talk to and be like, bro, like, this happened, this and this happened. Like, I'll even hit them up sometimes and make sure my folks are like cool, like, and make sure everybody's straight. I feel like they're doing the same thing I'm doing, so they have some of the same thoughts I have when it comes to streaming. It's like, dang, this is tough. I mean, this is hard. But like, you have that community now, so it's just a blessing, bro. God shows too much favor to me, bro. I'm not joking. I know we all hear from different content creators, and me specifically, like, I'm gonna point out one content creator in general. Every time on Agent stream, somebody says, how can I like blow up, blah, blah, blah. He says consistency. Now, what does consistency mean? Consistency doesn't necessarily mean post every single day, just keep posting a billion. That's not what consistency means. I'm here to tell you. Consistency means, let's say you can only post 2 times a week. Okay, cool. But those 2 times a week, make sure it's a scheduled thing. Tuesday, Thursday, 2 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern, whatever. Every single week, you need to be posting. Do it every single week. Because you're being so consistent, people are gonna be like, wow, this guy really won it. Hold on, he loved it more than I thought he did. It took me a year, 1 year. I'm not big, I didn't blow up or nothing, but my name has been heard. I've been seen by many people. So it's only a matter of time. But it took me 1 year to get people that I know to be like, oh my gosh, okay, this guy is serious. It took a year, because there's a lot of people that say they want to do something. They take the first steps and be like, ah, man, it's tough. Let me try next week. Next week never comes. Then you got 2 years later, it's like, man, I wish I would have. 2020 hindsight, I wish I could have. Oh man, if I would have just, and I don't want to live that life. I'd rather fall flat on my face and say I tried as hard as I could than to be like, man, I wish I would. That's just how I think. With that being said, like, my plans now are to reach 1,000 followers on Twitch by the end of the year. I think by next Dreamcon, I want to at least have 5,000 subs on YouTube. My goal with content creation in general is not to be the biggest content creator, the biggest streamer. I mean, I'm gonna work hard and be the best that I can possibly be, and if it happens to be the biggest, most famous streamer, cool. But I want to entertain people, and I just want to make a living off of entertaining. So if that's $19 an hour, that's cool with me. That's cool with me. That's all I want to do, bro. That's all I want to do. I love content creation so much. So look, the next video we got for the channel will probably be a vlog from Dreamcon, just to so y'all can see like how I went down. Like, there was so much that happened that I didn't even get to record, because I didn't want to record and folks feel uncomfortable. So I don't know, but you can do anything on this planet. If someone else can do it, you can do it. I promise you that. So love y'all, appreciate y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we're gonna see you on the next one.